Hey guys, I hope you all are doing great. Welcome back to another video. So today we are using the white Kyurem. Like I said, I think I made a video on the white Kyurem earlier as well, the first day of ML, and I told you guys that it is a beast. And once again, now I'm pairing it with the best fairy type in this ML meta so far, which is the florges. And in the back, we have one more steel type to cover. For the fairy type weaknesses. I mean, even though if we get a something like charm primarina, it just core breaks the team, but still it does, the team does good against charm primarina, I think so. Now we are triple weak to Melmetal. That is a threat, but no worries. I think I came across one or two Melmetal. One of them outplayed me, so those games were very close. I cannot say that the Melmetal just sweeps the lineup. If I would have been a bit careful, I think one of the game I could have won. So let's hop into the battles and let's try to see how does this team perform. Now the white Kyurem, if you just land a move, I think it just almost takes out a Pokemon. If not, you can just one shield farm it down. So they outpaced me to the first move, so I try to make a catch, and my opponent is so lucky that he got the attack fell there. I think if he would have not got the attack fell, I guess the Moonblast would have still not taken him out, but would have done a lot of damage. But this is interesting. My opponent shielded and he went for the close combat. I don't understand this play. Now this will take the opponent out, so he double shields. Interesting. So now I knew that he can make a catch right here, but he was at back to back, so I still went for the move, and guys, he made a catch. I should have not went for the move there, because it was bad from my end, guys. I should have been more careful, because it was an obvious catch and I had a feeling like he would make a catch on a water type. So we come in with our Dialga, we farm the Palkia down. We have to shield once. Comes in with the Rhyperior. I think my opponent lagged right here, because I did not see the sneak come through, and the opponent swaps out. He lags again one turn. Okay, that was bad. I think my opponent could have won there. I feel so. I feel it. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battle. So that is a Dragon Tail Groudon. I swap out. I'll shield once, because they build up to the Precipice Blade. It would one shot me if I no shield. So he does shield. I mean, I do shield and he swaps out. I think I'll survive this, because the origin Dialga is very bulky, so I can get to 2 iron heads, which would do a lot of damage. So the first one is no shielded, but I make it to the second one as well. And because my opponent shielded, so I swap out instantly. I expect this is not going to be a bait, because he will get to one move only, and he goes for the Moonblast straight up. Now those because it was a Dragon Tail Groudon, so he could not get to the move, and with that I get the farm down, and now I am going for the Fusion Flare. This would still do a lot of damage. My opponent cannot farm me down. Now I'm not aware if my florges can survive free shock or not. I'm thinking I'll have to make a catch, and my opponent knew that I had a Pokemon left in the back, so he was aware that I will make a catch attempt. But I was surprised by how bulky florges is. It tanked a free shock from a 5000 CP Pokemon. That is a lot. So GG's. Let's hop into the next battle. So that there it is. It's another core breaker in the lead. And I tried to make a catch. Even my opponent had the same idea. He just tried to make a catch on the Palkia. So it kind of works out really well for me. I can come out of this matchup with a Roar of Time, which will do a lot of damage to that Necrozma. Now, I went for the move there. The game did not let me go for the move. I would have won CMP, I think so. Or do I not win CMP? Come on, Dialga has a very high attack stat. I don't see how Dialga does not win a CMP. So now this is a Dragon Tail Kyurem. I think after the Ice Fang damage, the Moonblast takes out the Kyurem and my opponent shields this. So I don't need to shield this move. It's a Fusion Bolt. It does a lot, but it never takes me out. I'm letting this move go because if I shield this, I just straight up lose the game. And I still don't think so I can win this game. Okay, my opponent swaps out. My opponent could have farmed me down there, I think so. He could have. I still don't think I'll survive one Dragon Tail. I do survive one Dragon Tail, guys. I do survive one Dragon Tail. That is a good game. Let's hop into the next battle now. That is a dream lead. Enamorus in the lead. This is where I would love to see the Enamorus, and they swap into the Terrakion. So far, I've hard countered the opponent. They go for the Rock Slide, which does a lot of damage. I'll still survive the second Rock Slide as well. So now I think I should have let them go for the second Rock Slide. And because they have a Heatran in the back, all my moves are resisted. Not just that, Heatran core breaks my entire team. So I come into my Dialga now. I don't think I can even win this game now. They swap into the Enamorus. Going for the Fly. This is resisted. It will still do a lot. It still does a lot, even though it's a resisted move. Now I think this is where I did the mistake. I tried to go for an undercharge, which was unnecessary. I think so. Because my only play right now is to try to farm down my opponent. I still have a move on my florges as well. And because my Dialga was healthier, I think the most damage I do is from the Dragon Breaths. Ice Fangs are heavily resisted because it's Steel and a Dragon, Steel and a Fire type. They both resist the Ice type. So there is just no way to win this game because he has a lot of energy. One of the ways to win the game was I should have went for the Trailblaze, and I should have tried to come out with a lot of energy. That way the Heatran would have not got the farm there. It got a lot of farm. It was able to switch out and just kept spamming the move. And yes, because the Heatran survived at I think about 5 or 10% HP, so I could have won the game if I did not undercharge there. So that is how I threw the game. So that was a Rhyperior lead, and they swap into the White Kyurem, and we can punish the White Kyurem with our Dialga. I don't think they'll get to the second moves. They don't, but the problem is that the Rhyperior gets a lot of farm, and the Rhyperior can come out with 2 Rock Wreckers. The good thing is I got both the shields from the Rhyperior. I think the Fusion Flare takes out the Rhyperior. My opponent tried to make another catch, and with this, it is too easy for me to win this game now, because what I'll have to do is just overfarm by one and go for the move, and I will. I think the Rhyperior needs to throw its energy. If he does, he would lose. If he doesn't, I get to the move, and that is a good game. GG's. Let's hop into the next battle. We have white Kyurem into the Palkia, so this is not good for me. The opponent swaps into the Landerer, so far there is no way to flip this matchup. They would one shield, farm me down, and they would go for the Stone Edge on to my white Kyurem. So this is not looking good. But the good thing is I still survived the Stone Edge. Okay, let's see what does my opponent do. Goes for the Stone Edge, does about almost maybe 80%, I guess. In the back, it is a Dialga. So I told you guys, shields up florges is very good in this meta. So this is one of those scenarios. Because I'm shield up, I will always outpace the Dialga, and the good thing is I still have two shields to hide behind, and the Iron Head is the only move which will do the most damage right now. If my opponent shields here, I would still outpace him to the third move. He doesn't shield, and that is a good game because there is no way for him to come back. GG's. Let's hop into the next battle now. Another Kyurem into the Landerer. So very good lead. My opponent took one Ice Fang. I think would have been better if I would have come into my florges, because now I'll have to expend a shield. Is this the game that I lose because of my misplay? I think this is it. I'm going for the Iron Head, while I should have went for the Roar of Time. My opponent no shields this move. What would he do now? Will he shield the second one? He lets the second one go as well. What is in the back? In the back, they have a Kyurem. Opponent lets me get to a move. I think the Fusion Flare would have still not been enough, and I get one shield, which is amazing. I'll let this move go. I still survive, so I settle for the Trailblaze. If my opponent is counting, he will not shield this move, and he is, but at this point of time, I think I can just farm down this white Kyurem. I still have a Dialga in the back, which is fairly healthy, I think, which should be able to farm down this Kyurem, and my opponent knows this, that is a good game. Let's hop into the next battle now. We got Zacian in the lead. So they get to the move on 6. I think this is the close combat Zacian because they're building up a lot of energy, and they went for the move on 11 quick attacks. Just one from the next one. But I think my opponent saw my swap, so he would go for the Wild Charge. Okay, he did not go. He could not see me swapping. He was prepared to go for the close combat, and we take advantage of that. I think I can get to the second move, but my opponent does not let me get to the second move. So I'm still shielding. I think this is a bad play from my end. Okay, I'm going for another Trailblaze. Let's see what does he have in the back. Opponent lets another move go. In the back, he has a Dialga. I'm going for another Trailblaze now. I'm just about to get one shot. I think yeah, I'm just about to get one shot. I go for a Fusion Flare now, which should grab the first shield. He cannot let a Fusion Flare go. So now they have no shield. I think I should still survive the Iron Head. I was just 4 away from the Fusion Flare. Let's see, will this take the Dialga out or not? It is enough, and that is a good game. Now we have another Landers. Everyone's leading Landers. I mean, most of the white Kyurems are on the lead, and that is the second Zygarde user I came across in this season so far. And love to see the Zygarde on the white Kyurem. Gets one shot as well. What does he have in the back? In the back, he has a Palkia, and I think this is looking very good for us. I don't need to shield because I still survive this move. I can go for the Iron Head. Let's see what will my opponent do. I bet my opponent will shield this. Even if he shields, he would still lose this game. I think I just need 3 more Ice Fangs to take out this Landorus. He debuffs me. And yes, 3 more Ice Fang is enough. Can I farm him down without revealing my third? And yes, I can farm him down without revealing my third. That is a good game. And I think that was the last battle. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. Also, I will make a video on what is coming up in the City Safari Mumbai. I think I just have one more day because then I'll be traveling. So guys, I'm really sorry because for 1 week I'll not be able to upload any content on YouTube because I'm not taking my laptop with me. The thing is, Indian trains are very crowded. I only have one laptop, so if anything happens to this laptop, I'll not be able to make content at all. So I would not take the risk of taking my laptop with me. So for 1 week, there will be no PvP videos, but I will live stream the event. I would live stream the City Safari event in Mumbai. If there are some good raids, like I said, the Sari Pikachu and the Kurta Pikachu are not available to remote raid. So I cannot send invites to anyone for that. But if there are some good tier 5, which I would like to do, I will definitely send out some raid invites. So let's see how many shinies can I get. And I'll soon make a video on what is available in Mumbai, what are the spawns, what you should be looking forward to. So thanks a lot for watching, everyone. If you like the video, remember to give this video a like, some comments. It does help me out. It recommends this channel to more and more people. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. So yeah, thanks a lot. See you again tomorrow. Until then, have fun. Have a great day ahead.